Where are we now, Bob?
So right at the moment we're at Pointe du Hoc, which is where the US Army Rangers came ashore on the morning of D-Day, the 6th of June. There's a small element of them, about 220 or so, that had to come along the beach, scale the cliffs, which are over in that direction, using a combination of ladders and ropes, to capture or overwhelm the large gun emplacements that the Germans had positioned here as part of their Atlantic Wall. In the event, they actually dropped a couple of miles away down the beach due to a navigational area, so under fire they had to make their way along the beach and then get to the foot of these cliffs and then climb the cliffs. What they actually found when they got here is that the guns themselves had actually been removed. They've been removed inland some distance already, and albeit there were some guns in place, they were smaller calibre than the ones they're anticipating. And the importance of this position is that from here all the way along the beach for the Omaha landings, these guns really are on the only elevated piece of land, so they constituted a very direct threat to the invasion force, both the shipping and the troops coming over the beach. The Rangers did manage to get up here. They did manage to come into this area. They found quite a stiff resistance, notwithstanding the fact there weren't any guns here. But by virtue of the fact this place had been bombed to bits and shelled to bits by the Navy and the Air Force, there are a lot of craters, and you can see the craters to the right and to the left of these positions. The Rangers used the cover of those positions to be able to make progress. They swept through. They continued to push inland across to the main highway, the N13 that runs up onto the Cotentin Peninsula. And in doing so, they actually managed to isolate and find these large caliber guns, and actually took the guns and managed to destroy them using explosives. There were 5 of these weapons. They then held that position up where these guns were, and also the position over towards the main highway, against considerable opposition over the next 48 to 72 hours, at the end of which they were relieved by other elements of the invading Allied force. By that time, out of the 220, 230 of these Rangers, only 90 of them were left in a state fit to fight. It was one of the major incidents, or one of the major engagements of the D-Day landings, and quite rightly is viewed by Americans and by the Ranger battalions in particular with a huge degree of pride. This was one of those gun positions, and over in that direction are the cliffs.